So recently I've been reading this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And one message really struck to me that really stuck onto me. That sometimes our generation is so weak, like my generation is so weak that sometimes we run away from the negatives and we just go for the positives, and sometimes running for the positives all the time and running away from all the negatives is really negative. I know it's kind of like a brain fuck to you, like what's chasing positive and running away from negative is actually negative. Well, yeah, because the truth is, in this world, everywhere you go, every time that if you were born in 1990s, if you were born here, you will have a problem. And in my generation, people are saying, oh, be happy, blah blah blah, and then when they're in social media, they see happy people, and when they don't feel happy, it makes them feel like shit. It just makes them like scroll through social media like, how come these guys are happy and I'm not? And I think what this generation needs to know, like, we need to spread, because like there's a lot of mental health awareness, but none of them talk about this, like, because our parents want to put us in like a safe bubble and try to like run away from our past as much as possible. Like their past was like, like abusive parents, they try to be good, like try to be all goody goody, like, oh, you look great today, blah 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 blah. And then like, even if their kid's obese, they're just gonna let it happen because they don't wanna hurt the kid's feelings, because he's gonna get depressed and then kill himself. Parents don't want to do that. But what we're doing is we're selfish. You guys are being selfish. You guys do not want to deal with the aftermath of you telling the truth to your kids, opening your kids' eyes to the truth of reality. You don't want to handle that. So what do? You safe space them inside. But what you don't know is that you're fucking them over. In the future, they will struggle. If you help a baby bird out of its egg and don't let it do it by itself, it's going to die in the real world. So that's what you're doing. It's the same concept. Safe keeping them in the safe position, not opening their eyes to reality and making them live in comfort, not telling them to eat healthy foods. Like, you need to be strict with them when it comes to these stuff, because in the future, if they don't get this stuff down, they will grow up and end up unhealthy and just live a bad life. Like, you need to start telling your kids, like, if you don't eat your vegetables, then you're not gonna eat because there's no other food. You need to start being strict with them, make them have discipline, eat nutritious food. Because I personally, my parents were never like that, because one of my siblings had a problem with their mental health and they didn't want us to go through the same things, and so they were soft on us. I see where they're coming from, but if that's a whole different story. But if you raise your kids to be weak, they will be weak. You need to raise them strong so they can be strong and they can handle all the stuff that's going to be thrown at them. Because if you raise them weak, what's going to happen to the future generations? It's going to look very trash and very bad. We need to start telling this generation that it's okay to feel like shit. It's okay to feel bad. And it's okay to get up in the morning and say, I don't want to go to school today. And it's fine. You can feel that way, but you still got to go to school. You say, whoopee hoo, like, I don't want to go to school today, but I guess I must go. But no, people like, some kids wake up in the morning and they say, oh, I don't want to go to school today. They tell their mom and they say, oh, okay, you don't need to go to school today, you're probably stressed out, blah blah blah, no need to stress out the kids, blah 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 blah. And then they skip school just because they don't want to. How are you going to stay consistent in the gym if you can't stay consistent in school? You think I want to go to school every day and get some good ass grades? No. I get it, because it's my gift to my parents. They put me under a roof, they give me so much things, and for them to see me and for them to see that all their hard work is paying off because I'm getting good grades, it just makes them happy. Like, I was just like looking out for myself in this world. All I would be doing is recording videos, recording videos, reading gym, But no, I gotta focus on school too, because the looks on my parents' face when they say, that I have good grades, they're proud of me. And so sometimes we gotta do the things that we don't want to do. So we need to earn that discipline as young kids, so in the future it's easier for us. Because when you grow up, there's more shit thrown at you, and the more experience you gain now, think about it will be easier for you. But if you choose to waste time right now, not gain discipline, not gain strength, stay weak right now, it will be 100 times harder for you in the future. You will struggle. There is no exception. You will struggle. So you need to start making a change in your life, because if you don't, you're going to regret it. Listen to that message right now. You always hear of Bitcoin. Like, you probably heard of the people saying like, oh, I was scrolling to YouTube and people were telling me, invest in Bitcoin. Yeah, invest in Bitcoin. And then they said that, oh, I saw that video once, but I never actually did it, and now it's blown up. Imagine if this video is like that. It's warning you right now. If you do not make the change in your life right now, your life will get fucked up. So be a bigger man than everybody around you. Be better than everybody, because you can. Have a good rest of your day.